Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we review Get Out. Welcome back, guys. We are reviewing Get Out, which is Jordan Peele's directorial debut, his first movie. He wrote and directed it, and this movie is pretty fantastic. Let's just get into it. The first 5 minutes of this movie is already like, it just sets the tone. It's like, this is going to be a very strange and crazy movie. And then after that, we get into the story of Chris Washington, who's played by Daniel Kaluuya, and he's dating Rose Armitage, who's played by Allison Williams. And so they set the tone of the story by showing how he's a black man dating a white woman and he's going to meet her parents, and there's like all this tension about that. Do they know I'm black or not? So they kind of set that tone as well. So there's a tone set in the beginning and there's another tone set here. But the awesome thing about the movie is that you kind of don't know what it's about, and you never quite know what it's about until it gets to it, but you didn't see what was coming. Yeah. Now, throughout the entire film, there's this really uneasy, awkward, strange feeling that you have. And like, most of the things that happen in the movie are more awkward scenes, like I'm saying. So your eyes are like this the whole time. You're just like, I don't know what I don't know how to feel about this, because you feel weird. And it's not that you don't know how to feel about it because it's bad, it's you don't know how to feel about it because it's so awkward. It's like thick. You could cut it with a knife, the atmosphere that they create. So it's more of a commentary on, I guess, racial stereotypes and how people think, you know, how black people think about white people, how white people think about black people, how black people think about black people, and how white people think about white people. It's kind of like a big old racial stereotype stew, but it's not preachy, right? It's not like an awareness message, you know, something that they're like, hey, we really need you to be aware of this when you leave the movie. It makes light of itself. It knows what it's doing. It's so self-aware, and you enjoy it. And it's a horror suspense film, but somehow also a comedy, because it's very, very funny. Not only in the awkward moments, you'll laugh at stuff because you're like, I can't believe they said that, but then there's also other parts where it's just funny because it's cutting tension. And I think it's really well put together, very rounded, very balanced, very layered as well, because you think about it as you leave the theater. You're still thinking about how they put certain things together and how you expected one thing but got something else, and just like the little pieces that were put together. You know what? This is a fantastic movie, I've got to say. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love the horror aspect. I love the suspense aspect of it. I love the mystery of it all. And I love the payoff. Everyone is very, very strange in this film, like overly strange, like so weird. But it all pays off and it all makes sense. And that's really what I loved about it. And I found myself cheering on in a movie, and I haven't done that in a while. And I felt satisfied. I really did. And so, great job, absolutely great job to Mr. Jordan Peele, because this thing was off the chain. Let's move on to the stuff I didn't like so much. Verdict time, guys. I am going with a 5 out of 5 on this one. That shouldn't be surprising because I really did love the film. Jordan Peele knocked it out of the park. He somehow took his Key and Peele panache and threw it into the horror suspense genre and just kind of mixed it all up and made something that was absolutely fantastic. So definitely, this is something I recommend for everyone to go see. Well, not everyone, because it's rated R. Don't take your kids to go see this thing. It's horror. Yeah. Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just saw a review for Get Out, and you should get out and go see the movie because it's that good. So if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share with your friends, share with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.